Well, hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. Like I said, I'm going to be doing these updates for the cost of what it's cost me so far just to get plane tickets, insurances, to, and these are all round trip stuff. Okay, from Detroit to Dumaguete. Now, this is my flight is scheduled for February 17th, which means I'll arrive in the Philippines basically on the 18th, and I'll make it to Dumaguete also on the 18th or the 19th. Now, my flight cost alone, just the flight cost, was $2,467. That's round trip from Detroit. I have a layover, and then I shoot to Manila. It was the fastest trip, basically. It's only like a 2 hour layover, and then another 2 hour layover, and no baggage charge. I could take my carry on and one storage bag. Okay, so that was 246 US dollars. I did purchase. This is now another additional cost. I did purchase the flight cancellation insurance. That was $184. That allows me to change up my flight, cancel my flight, and I will be reimbursed the full amount. And that's also because of the COVID stuff going on. If you test positive for your PCR test before you go, they're not going to let you on the plane. So then you have to reschedule. Well, a lot of air facilities now are not allowing you to do that unless you have this insurance. So if you test positive and you have a plane ticket and you don't purchase this flight cancellation insurance, you lose your money. Simple as that. They're not going to give it back to you. You can protest it with your credit card company, but that's going to take, months. So, I would advise to get that. Yeah, that's only my opinion for, ease of mind. So then, from since I'm taking basically two flights. I'm flying into Manila and I'm heading to Dumaguete. I have to take a transfer from Manila, a small flight from Manila to Dumaguete. Now this is a round trip ticket, coming and going back. It was $130.97. Okay, that's for a round trip. So you divide that in half. Okay, and like I said, in the main flight, you can divide that in half. Okay, and the Manila to Dumaguete flight is I'm getting into Dumaguete or into Manila kind of late, so I have to spend the night in Manila. So I had to get a hotel close to the airport. So I got a low budget hotel because it's only me. I'm a man. I'm only taking one carry on. The one I got, I'm not going to use the name because the ratings were like a two, 2.5. So it's not a high class hotel, but it's a good place for me just to get there because I'm getting in at like 9 o'clock at night into Manila, and then I have to leave at like 8 o'clock in the morning, the following morning to get on the flight to go to Dumaguete. So to me, it's just like, okay, I need a place to take a shower after being on the flight and, grab something to eat on the way. It's it's 0.3 miles from the airport, so it's a quick shuttle back and forth. That one night was $56.24 plus the taxes when I get there because there's some $2 tax or whatever they're going to charge me for when I get to the hotel room. Right now it was 56.24. Now, passport, I'm including my passport in this because I updated my passport for a 10-year, just because I wanted a brand new passport. And I expedited it. So this could be cheaper for you if you don't want to expedite it. But if you don't expedite your passport, you might be waiting 4 or 5 months just to get it. So if you're not in a hurry, to go anywhere, or you still have more than 6 months on your passport, then you're good. I paid $260 to expedite my passport, and then I paid an extra $12 for premium shipping back to me. So you're looking I spent a pretty penny, on this stuff. I bought, a lot of things I didn't have to buy, but for peace of mind, I did. The coverage for the new passport, it's expedited. It's like a super track, so I know exactly where everything's at, when it's coming in, and right down to the day for my passport. The flight cancellation insurance, I recommend. You know, I've been watching a lot of TV vloggers and a lot of the travel advisories, and they're telling you to get it just in case, because you never know what's going to happen. They might deny you when you get in and you're screwed. So, you know, as of right now, that's just to make it to the Philippines. That's not including now the rest of my expenditures once my feet are on the ground there. Though the total cost so far, as of February 6th, is $3,097. Okay, so you could tell prices have gone up massively. There's some things you can cut out a little bit. If you schedule maybe a flight that's a little bit longer, you might be able to get there, for $56 less. But, if you want to be on a plane or have a layover for 40 hours, is it worth, it's not worth sitting and saving $56. If you have a layover for 20, 25 hours, you lose a whole day. So I would just as soon pay, like I did, I paid the extra day in Manila, but it kind of screwed a little bit up, but I'm already there now, and for $56 to get one hotel room for, 10 hours to get some sleep, and then be in Dumaguete at 10 o'clock in the morning on the 19th, and I'm leaving on the 17th of, leaving to get there. That's a pretty good flight, because a lot of the flights right now, I tried to book 7 different flights that had a lesser amount of travel time, and some had more. And by the time I was done trying to book everything, when I went to go pay, those flights were already booked. Even though they showed they had openings, they were filling up so fast that they were booked. I think it took me 5 different schedules to finally find a flight there, because my original plan was to leave on the 16th and get there, a day earlier. And I tried, the 16th, then I tried the middle of the 16th, and everything, and none of those flights I could get on. They were all booked. So I had to change some of the times where, I ended up being stuck in Manila for one day. But that's okay. I had to change it to the 17th. And so it is what it is. And also the flight went up. The one on the 16th was like, I think it was $1,900. But they had a 30-hour layover. Okay. And I'm not sitting someplace or having to get a hotel room for 30 hours. I mean, you're looking at a couple of days there, basically. So, I did do a little bit more of an expensive flight, but it's going to be less hassle. My total layover hours from Detroit all the way into Manila with one transfer is 8 hours. That's 4 and 4, and that's it. So for 8 hours, it's well worth it. And just stay at the airport. Boom, grab something to eat there, and I'm ready to roll again. So with that being said, like I said, just to hit the ground and running, is $3,097. Now I have not even booked any hotels in Dumaguete yet. I'm looking at, when I get there, at Tip Top, I think it's called the Highview or something like that, and the Sierra, just to get a couple days rest. And those are anywhere between $22 to $80 a night, depending on what you want. But I'm not sure on that yet. I'll know when I get there, and that'll be another additional cost. Also, I bought what they call a fanny pack to secure my cash. On me, it's a chest pack. I bought a good one. And I'm not saying that you know, I recommend one of those because I did do a lot of background research and I've talked to a lot of people, you know, and for tourism in any country, you can get pickpocketed. So, you know, if you have valuables that you want to carry with you, you know, it's wise to get one. I bought a good leather one that was an additional $30. Also, oh yeah, I forgot. Another $5. I bought the RIF blocking um, envelopes for my passport and for my credit cards and my debit cards. So that way nobody can walk by me and scan my credit cards in public. I recommend getting them. You could buy them on, you know, any internet site. You can buy them at a, you know, a store. They're cheap. They're worth the investment. For $4, you can secure your credit cards and your passport from being cloned. And you just don't want to be dealing, if you're, you know, if you're a foreigner in a country like, you know, in the Philippines, you don't want to be trying to call your bank because your credit card or your debit cards aren't working, because they're not, most of them are not going to ship you a new card overseas. It's just the way it is, you know. So, you know, I advise you to spend that $4 or $5, get yourself the RIF blockers, you know, the little slips, you put them in there. They work perfect. My other endeavors on other travels that I've went, I have never had a problem. You know, I use them and I buy new ones every time I go out because they are cheap, but they're worth the investment. So, you know, add another, you know, $5 on top of that. Plus it was like $18 for the fanny pack. So you're looking at, you know, $3,100. Okay, total. That, like I said, that's just to hit the ground and running. So, and that's as of February 6th. But like I said, I can't wait to get down there. I've been waiting 2 years, you know, and you figure everybody that's been waiting to get down to the Philippines, you guys had 2 years to save up that extra money. Okay, so, you know, there ain't no excuse to buy the ticket now and going. You know, if you planned on going 2 years ago, you had a chance to save up 2 more years worth of money to go. So, you know, go and enjoy yourself. I plan on it. I'll guarantee you that. I've been waiting 2 years, so I saved an extra 2 years worth of cash than I would have usually taken to go down here. So when I go down here, I'm gonna do some serious island hopping. And also, you know, I'm trying to get this YouTube channel up and running. So it's gonna cost me some money to get a fixer down there, and I want to get some audio professionals to set up some stuff for me, so that I'm gonna have to pay them to do some of that stuff too, you know, and in transportation costs for those. But that's another whole nother video too. But like I said, you're looking at about, you know, you're looking at $3,100 just to get there so far. And I look forward to it. Okay, with that being said and done, I just want to thank you for watching this video. I look forward to coming down here and visiting. And for everybody, please like my channel. You know, it's going to help me. If you have any comments, please leave them. If you're interested in anything, you know, the price wise, what I'm doing, you know, drop me a message. I'll try to get back with you as soon as I can, and you know, I can give you a better breakdown. But you know, this is about the best breakdown I can get on each one of these items. That's just the first step. So when I get there, I'll break down my first 2 days of the hotels, the food, the transportation, and everything there. So this, like I said, this video was just the video of preparation and to get my feet on the ground in the Philippines. This has nothing to do with spending money there yet. Okay, this is just to prepare in that. That's it. Okay, guys, thank you. I know I've been rambling on. God bless. Be safe, and hope to see you down there too. Bye.